Watch as our horse trailer goes from this to this. So starting off, we had to take everything out of the horse trailer. And that was interesting, finding a place to put it. We're going to have to take down all these metal hooks that came with the horse trailer. And there's some right there, as you can see. We had to take on the metal hooks to get ready for installation. As you can see, Michael just easily just gets them off. It kind of looks like a fire hazard to me, but it worked. Next, we have to remove the floor. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to put carpet in a horse trailer, but they did, and this is how our horse trailer came. We end up replacing the floor, the plywood, and then we're going to pick out some flooring to put down. Enough dust. But
that is because of the openings.
There's a little bit of damage on the plywood, so we ended up replacing the plywood. We were able to keep the base of the plywood flooring. It was in good shape, but as you can see right there, it just looks awful and it's coming apart. So this is the new plywood that we're putting in. Our trailer was kind of an interesting shape, so we learned a lot about cutting different angles and how to do that and getting things to fit just right. Michael did a really good cut on this, and we were able to get it to just slide right in. We picked out actual flooring to put on top. I did the life-proof flooring. Next, we move on to the insulation. I did the foam board insulation that I got at Lowe's. We ended up taking the carpet off the wall that was there, and we replaced it with insulation, and then ended up putting paneling over top of the insulation. Here's Michael placing the paneling. We used the thinner insulation because we didn't need it to be really thick, and he used self-tapping screws to hold that insulation on. Here is just a quick look at what seems to be progress, but to me looks like a hot mess.
So
thanks to Michael, he knew how to do all the electrical and things. Here's as we got the insulation in, we had to cut numerous different sizes, and we were able to stick it in the squares of the horse trailer, and later we end up using the electrical tape to hold it in place, as you can see up here at the top. Here is one wall complete.
Disregard him.
You can kind of see the self-tapping screws, but not really. Anything looks better than what it was. The paneling is up. We still got to do the ceiling. By the windows is done. So this ended up being Michael's notepad. He used this to kind of get the measurements for the headboard that I want to place at the top of the nose of the horse trailer, because I think this is often a space that gets not used enough. So I found this idea from Pinterest, and we cut a board and then put paneling over the top of it. So he finally got that mounted. Really excited about this light switch. It looks really cool, and it does not work yet. This is the flooring I chose. It's life-proof flooring that I got at Lowe's, and that just looks like an electrical nightmare to me, but Michael assures me that he's going to get it under control. Current situation. Here's a look at some progress. We're making progress. We ended up doing the ceiling last, and we used tin and self-tapping screws to the beams to hold it into place. But here's the progress. Yeah.
My life be like, yeah. My life be like, yeah.
Make sure.